Hello and welcome to this edition of Big Scott 35, Saturday edition, where I chat about my personal uh, hobby things that are in the hobby that's going on that I might be have some words about or whatever. Uh, that's Saturday's kind of my day to kind of just do whatever I want to. Today, well, I'll get to today, but I like to also talk about the week that was. And the week that was. So Sunday, I did my kind of roundup. I wasn't planning on it, but it was just a week after the national. Had Nats man came on the channel. He had some questions about the national and just about the hobby itself. Just great to talk to him again on here. Having him back on the channel. I think people really like that. And then Mike O came on, and we talked about Fanatics and Panini. Uh, we talked national stuff this year and next year plans. So it was a fun hour. It went by very fast. So if you want, please go back and take a look, take a watch and listen. It is, I do an hour, break it up or carve. I don't do much visual stuff on that one, so um, it is what it is. Me and my dad then on Sunday talked to Phillies, uh, had fun with that. Also, the trade deadline, just what's going on. That was the first time me and him talked, and that was in 2 weeks. Baseball, of course, no cards on that's just baseball talk. So have fun with that. And that was real interesting. Philly's rich history. Let's see, Wednesday showed off Ohtani SGC return. Talked a little bit about that. I have them up on eBay, all but 1.9.5, which went into my PC. The other ones are on there. And just a quick note on that. I know it's SGC. I priced them accordingly to SGC. I didn't try to do PSA. Didn't even look up PSA grades. But man, the sharks are in the water when a SGC hit the market. They think they're going to be able to pay half price for a card already priced. I already think it's ridiculous pricing it where I'm at. Yes, did I come over a little bit of the last sale? Yeah, so we have some negotiation room, but not half price, man. And then when I come down $5, they don't even answer or quickly, deny. I know they want to crack it and PSA it and make 3 times more money, but good luck. Just because I just started back on eBay and I don't have many sales on my belt doesn't make me a dumbass. I know it's a thing out there. I'm not hating the game. Hey, play it, but it was a little frustrating this week. Did sell one card under comp, which I'm more than welcome to, man. I just want to sell some cards. They're just sitting in boxes here. I like Ohtani as much as everybody. I just don't need all the Ohtanis. So I just want to put that real quick. I have some small cards up on auctions, which I'm going to lose money on, but to get some money is better than just having them sitting in my PC box, or where most of them I got doubles of or upgraded. Just don't need them in my collection anymore. So I'll be doing more and more of that as time goes on. And then and that's just my graded stuff. I just feel like the graded stuff does better on eBay than on Sport Lots is more. I put the raw cards on there, but there I have to build up I have to have a lot of cards on there to start catching people's eyes where they look for one and they want to look into my store to capitalize on the shipping costs. So that's a numbers game, and I'm not there yet. I'm getting there, but I am in no big hurry. I'm just as happy to keep my cards and sell them, but I like to get them out of my collection. But just wanted to touch on that real quick, uh, just while we're here. Next is let's see. So Thursday, Nerdy Thursday, got another package of games in the mail. Talked about gaming. If you're in gaming, give that a quick look. It's gonna be retro games, doing some handheld stuff. Uh, just I've really enjoyed handheld games. So little review and a show of a box that I got in. Let's see. So that gets us to today. And today is Saturday. Went to my first show since the National. Actually had money left over, cash from the National. Still got cash left. But I would like just to show y'all what I picked up. A little bit different this time. This was a very small show. The first time these people put on a show, I did not recognize the name. A young lady is doing it. It was all females running it. Awesome to see. Like I said, diversity just makes this go better. But it was a lot of. It wasn't. Not all the tables were full. They probably should have took out one row and made bigger rows to walk down. If there was somebody looking on one side, and somebody walking down the aisle, you had to alternate. And if people were looking on both sides, nobody was walking down the aisle. That's just too crowded. No AC. It was a National Guard Armory. I thought it was gonna like they would have a gym. It wasn't a gym. It looks like where they would prep get everything together before they head out. So that it was interesting. But man, it wasn't as bad as the National. The National prepped me for this. They did have airflow. They had big fans, and ceiling fans, which were pretty cool. They're helicopter propellers, so that was pretty cool. Their rear ones, that was pretty cool to see. But and it was it had airflow. It wasn't great, but I did, since it wasn't a lot, I just I didn't do a lap and then go back. I kind of did and didn't. There was two tables that had boxes and they had them set up really, really nicely. One guy was a teenager with his buddy. It might have been his younger brother and buddies. They had set up. Dad was there too, but it was his dad. I don't think the dad really knew what was going on, other than some pricing. And this kid, I said, man, this is the best table. I think I might start carrying ribbons and like put a ribbon on it, the blue ribbon for like winning the setup, because I think people care less. I said, y'all look like you care. This is a table I want to spend time at. They had everything set up by teams. So, and I'm going to just go through this very quickly. They had the dots on the back telling you what the prices are, and then they took it off more at the end. So Brett Beatty, which just got sent down to Syracuse last week. Pete Alonso, Gallery. And I mean, the prices of these, I didn't even look in my spreadsheet to see it had them. Now, this is the good thing about boxes. This is Patrick McKenzie Mosaic autograph. It's a sticker auto. They got him down as a rookie card. I don't know if he's a rookie. I don't know if he's had enough, but he's one of their top prospects right now. He's their third catcher, probably in the system. Well, shoot, he might be the second catcher, the backup catcher. He's probably ahead of the backup catcher on the Mets, but that you want him to have at bat. So here's another Pete, red, white, and blue prism, which I knew I didn't have. Francisco Alvarez, which I think I have. Heritage Miners, but couldn't leave it there. It didn't have this Piazza. Pete Lime, which I have most of these, but I know I didn't have that Lime. Future Star, which I'm pretty sure I got, and I think I picked it up at another table. I think I have that one. I couldn't remember. I think I got like the prismatic one and not just the blue glossy. Another one I'm probably have, but not too worried about having two. Another Piazza Diamond King. I really like that in his catching gear. Knew I didn't have that. Bowman Platinum of Mike, or me, Pete. Pete Prism, which I don't think I had either. Piazza. Now this guy had them set up in teams. So I did the Mets, and then I went to look for Sotos. I picked up this Josiah Gray rookie auto Stadium Club on card. I think this was like $5, but I got a deal on it. But he's a top pitcher. He's their number one or two guy for the future. So I just thought, get it now while I can get it cheap. Because if he blows up, it's tough. I love these sweet shade cards. Didn't have that for Soto. Love this bench Diamond King. So I went to the Reds to see if they had any rookies. One more Soto. Saw that one. I did get this De La Cruz prospect card. Gunnar Henderson. Didn't have that. Bowman Platinum. It was a pretty one. I think I have that one, but it's the Mojo Refractor. So I don't know if I have it in the Mojo Hawk. Love this card of the Hawk. It's got the gray. And I think that's a reverse image on top of that. And I paid $1 for it. Johnny Bench Donruss Blue. And Topps Noteworthy 50th. Did not have this one. So I picked up that Johnny Bench. So I got all this from that guy. Again, I think I paid like all of this probably around $30. So I wasn't too upset about it. Then I walked around to another table. This guy had top loaders at $3, and then after 5 they were $2, which I didn't even know. I'm sitting there and I go, "Hey, how much is all these?" And the guy pointed out how much. Got this Francisco Francisco Alvarez Bowman Platinum. No, I don't have that one. I'm pretty sure I have that one. I think I got that from Mike. But I didn't know, so I started picking them up. And these were all $2 a piece. Then he took a little bit off at the end. Purple. This chrome black, I love that. You can give me that $2, take it. Jackson Holiday. This year's Bowman. I picked up this Prism. Now I picked up this Prism. This is at another seller. I forgot that I got these 3. I think I paid like $8 for these. Oh, and a Jackson Holiday. I picked up these 4. I'm sorry, it was $12. We didn't have change, so he gave it to me for 10. So really nice guy. I talked to him for a while. And his wasn't set up too bad. He just didn't have a lot of stuff, so it was really, he just had a 2-row box of baseball cards, and a lot of it was the new chrome stuff. And that's what I really miss at these shows is like the new stuff gets broke by the dealers or the guys that own the hobby shops, and they put out the cards and you go through them and pick out your favorites. You just don't see that much anymore because the prices of wax is so crazy. It's not beneficial for them to do that, and it's just dumb. Then I got these for 50 cents a piece. We'll go through these really quickly. No explanation needed. I mean, 50 cents, why? I see Pete's. I have that, but really like that card. I don't have this Francisco Alvarez. And I know there's different backs and everything, and this guy had 50 of them in there. I wasn't going to go through them. I wanted that image. I know I have that, but for 50 cents, I'll take another one. Don't have that one. And so I picked up one in the $1 or $2 box of that with the top loader. Found that in the 50 cent. So I put the top loader back. Same way with this one. I was like, so I saved like $2 or whatever. Did pick up a Spencer Steer rookie in the 50 cent. Finest, he had like 5 of them. Almost just bought them all. Future Star. Soto score. And he had his just by last name. So, I went to the S's. I mean, I should have I had my stool. I could have probably sat there and just spent my whole wad at going through this guy's boxes. Titan Soto, 50 cent. Lime Green Soto, WBC. Some of these I might have, but I mean, 50 cents. Just beautiful, beautiful. So I got the base and the red. And then it's Deja Vu with Ken Griffey and Soto. I was trying to find another one so I could put one with my Griffies and one with the Soto. But now I just got one for the Griffies, I guess. So that was it for that guy. I picked up quite a bit. I think that big stack, what did I pick? $25, something like that. And then so at the end, I was like, man, I got more money. I saw these. So I picked up this really nice Kellogg's Johnny Bench. So I'll be sending that. I like to send it PSA, but I think I'm just doing the tops. If that's the case, I'll probably send this to PSA because it's a smaller one. I like to get the smaller ones or an SGC, holder. And then, I saw this. I don't have any of this Prodigy. He was a big name in this year's Bowman. Drew Jones. This is 2023 Modern Prospect. It's the Prospect one. So, or insert. It's not the base card. I like to get the chrome. That's kind of something when I was at that. But I just, I think at this show was where we should be at. Very small show. Dealers were a little frustrated. It wasn't, I think they paid just $25 for their tables. And a lot of people were in there for Pokemon or TCG. I didn't even I saw a handful of wrestling cards and really, other than TCG trading card games, there was no non-sports in there. No Star Wars, Game of Thrones, Walking Dead. I tell you, it was one table that had some cards that I'll be showing off, and that's a Mickey Mouse, pre-war Mickey Mouse that I was like, hey, do you take credit cards? I was out of money, not out of money, but I didn't have enough money to spend on that. But they were really, really beaten up. I would have liked to find those in better shape for the prices he was selling them for when I was looking them up. They were raw, but I have one of the Mickey Mouses he has. I have, or no, not Mickey Mouse, Flintstones. So I'll be showing that off in a future episode. I probably showed it off before. It was an eBay pickup from Sweden. So you never see things that you're not looking for until you get them, right? Or you've seen them, and then you see them everywhere. And that was kind of like, and he had, it wasn't a lot. He had like a handful of, cards that were non-sport. So I take it back. And it was another table with 8x10's autograph. And I came this close to buying Carrie Fisher's mama. Debbie Reynolds' autograph came that close. Already framed. did not have any JS, nothing saying no certification. So of course I walked away at that point. But I don't know who's selling fake Debbie Reynolds. It's just over $100. But I would have liked to have Debbie Reynolds and Carrie Fisher. That would have been pretty cool. But anyway, that was today. I was only there for a few hours. It was no need to drag it out. I would have liked to see a little bit more from this one. I thought it was at another place done by another promoter. We have promoters popping up around here left and right. Never seen most of these guys. And like I said, it was a lot of Pokemon. And it was in Greensboro. I was just shocked that it wasn't a lot of people there. Greensboro is not a small town. It's a very big, very heavy populated area. I went to a Walmart down the street, and I was shocked to find a wall of cards there. And I picked up a couple of mega boxes for Chrome. And they had a row full of them, and I picked up 2. So I don't know. It's a college area, North Carolina A&T's right there. So but still, I just find it hard to believe there wasn't more people at this than. And like me, after the national, I feel a little. I don't know. I don't back off. I didn't buy any cards for a while. Usually, it's hard for me to turn that off. Once I start buying, it's hard for me to turn the buyer. But as soon as I got home, I started listing again, sport lots and listing. So it almost feels counterproductive to start buying again. And like I said, I just used cash from my what was left over from the national, so I didn't feel like I was really spending my money. But that was it. Nice show, nice little show. Like I said, hot. Glad it wasn't a lot of people because it was hot. But my back wasn't hurting, so I really, really could enjoy it. Go through the boxes and talk to people, just get a vibe. So that was it for today. Now, tomorrow, for the week that's coming up, tomorrow, I am excited to have this person on my show. Like I said, we ran at each other quite a bit on the floor. He was like, we talked about beforehand to the national, but I want to talk to him other than national, and that's Scott from Reindeer Studios. I'm in awe of people that can do art, and I don't mean just drawing and painting. I mean music, writing. I just think to have that type of mind is amazing to me. To put down on paper your thoughts and just everything, and I want to really talk to him about his Grail card before the national, his thought process going in that, how long he waited, just for everybody to know patience. So we have a lot to talk about, and I'm excited. I get a little nervous when I talk to people that I feel are geniuses in some sort, but I love listening to them talk. So if you want to sit there and laugh at me tomorrow night at being in awe of somebody that can do something way better than most of the people out here can do, tune in and watch that. Scott from Reindeer Studios. Can't wait. So until then, like, share, tell a friend. Tell me, are you having a hangover now? Is you slowing down a little bit? Back to school season. Are you back into what you were doing, the groove since you left? I've done some shopping on eBay. I have had some great deals too. I'm back to looking for the deals. So I can't complain when somebody's trying to lowball me. I'm not really complaining. I'm just don't get it. If I put a PSA card out there and for way more than any of the Otanis, and nobody has asked for a discount on that one as soon as I put it. So let me know what your thinking is now in buying and selling. So until next time, see ya.